25 Worst Health Inspector Discoveries, according to Reddit. Number 25. Not a health inspector, but an ex-shift manager at a Sbarro. I watched the general manager regularly drop dough on the ground, pick it up, dust it off, and then continue to prep it for pizzas. He also told the entire staff to cut around the mold on the produce because it was too costly to buy new produce when our stock went bad. He was a shitty general manager, and they also promoted him to a much busier location. I regularly tell people not to eat there. Ooh. Come on now. Looks like this is a little squeezed off the edges here. Forgive me. I think I've effectively fixed the spacing. I'm not sure my voice is loud enough, so hopefully we can adjust this very quickly. Hope everybody's having a reasonably productive and less than annoying day. I've switched to a new Blue Yeti, so here's hoping that's performed a little bit better. If anything gets crazy, I'm gonna have to switch back over to the CAD, the sexy Sedasia microphone. So, as we continue, we arrive at number 24. Not a health inspector, but I used to be a busboy at a nice Italian restaurant in my hometown. We had problems with the Chinese place across the street because we found out that they had been taking the lettuce that we throw in the dumpster at the end of the night. Our manager used to stand outside and guard the dumpster so they wouldn't take our garbage. Another experience working at a local cafe, I was cutting up cheese for our walk-in fridge, and I found a hole in the cardboard that the cheese was kept in. Turned out it was from rats or mice, and they were eating the cheese. Today, I told my manager about it, and he told me to cut around the bite marks and still use I'm sorry, my mouth. I'm sorry, my face, okay? Jesus Christ. To cut around the bite marks and still use the cheese. Oh my God. Boy. As we continue. Number 23. Guys, it's my first time in Bangkok, Thailand. Oh, he's there for that boy pussy. Okay. I just went on a food tour. I don't know if you know about Bangkok, but it's humid as hell here. Oh man, it seems like a place that's just in dire need of like air conditioning. I don't know if you know, but some of the vendors had fish sitting in cardboard, flies, cockroaches, rats, etc., as far as the eye can see. I ate all the food though. I'll let you know if I die. Dude, you crazy. Somebody said, hi, I was in Bangkok a few years ago. I also ate some of that left out cardboard laying fish. Did not die. I hope the same for you, friend. Boy. I'm not. Can you get me a packet of crisps, okay? And then I'll just have those. Chip cheerio, mate. I'm not out here eating some of that rat cockroach fly fish. Ugh. You know, it's not gonna kill Kyle and his tummy wummy to forego one meal. You know. Forgo a meal. Oh my God. Oh my God. Number 22. How you guys doing? Tell me how you're doing. Tell me how you're doing in the stream chat. What did Momo say? Momo says, I remember watching a stream where Kyle wanted friend code so everyone can trade Pokemon. Yeah, trade me your amazing Pokemon, bros. Come here. Give them to me. Rhea says, hi, Kyle. Hello, Rhea. You'll be happy to know you're still the stream boss, you sexy, curvy lady. I wonder how things are going with you. I feel like I don't hear from you as much as some people probably do. Hello to Nini. but she was probably saying everybody, I hate everybody else. Meg says they're wonderful. How about you? I'm wonderful now that I know you're well, Meg. And hello to you, Faith. Number 22 on the list of 25 worst health inspector discoveries. There's a little thumbnail from Bob's Burgers. I hope somebody enjoys that. Oh, I'm such a weird guy. Such a weird guy. I feel like the music is a bit loud. Let's adjust that. Here we go. Back into number 22. Not an inspector, but my significant other told me what happened at a popular seafood restaurant in my town. A guy working the fry station had a magnetic kitchen timer above the fryer stuck to the hood vent above. One day, the timer fell into the hot grease. They managed to fish out the main plastic part, but the batteries were nowhere to be found. It was determined that the batteries must have disintegrated into the grease. Being a fast food restaurant in the South, half the menu is fried. The owner is too much of a skinflint to stop serving food and change out the grease during the dinner rush. So whoever ate catfish that night had it fried in a tangy alkaline grease. Surely that can kill somebody. That's gotta be poisonous. That's gotta be poisonous. Listen, look here, listen. Number 21, a dog carcass in the walk-in cooler. If you're curious, it was a German Shepherd. That's not the question that we would have. Okay, number 20, man. Number 20, late to the party, but I used to work on my own as a baker in a supermarket, and the cleaners would come in at 10 p.m. at night when the last worker left, and he would be finished by 2 a.m. when I arrived. Well, one day I was in a half an hour early, and I walked up to my department, and the cleaner was mopping the prep tables and the equipment with some water that he used to clean the floor. Nigga, these some run-on sentences, boy. Because I'm gonna try to deliver this a little bit better, like I'm not having a brain aneurysm reading it, and we're gonna give it the old college try. Late to the party. Irrelevant. Yeah, I hate it when people say shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like this is the type of motherfucker, and I always say this. This is the type of motherfucker that raises his hand in class and says, "I have a question." Yeah, I got a fucking palm for your fucking face. Why your mom let you out the womb like this? You know what I'm talking about? Oh my God. Let me try this again. Late to the party, but I used to work on my own as a baker in a supermarket in the, well, you know what I mean? Hold on. Late to the party, but I used to work as a baker on my own. You fucked that up. Late to the party, but I used to work on my own as a baker in a supermarket, and the cleaners would come in at 10 p.m. at night when the last worker left, and he would be finished by 2 a.m. when I arrived. Okay. Well, one day I was half an hour early, and I walked up to my department, and the cleaner was mopping the prep tables, and the equipment was the same water he used to clean the floor. I wish I was joking. Okay? To use the mop on the tables to begin with is stupid, but using the same water as well? Insane. And then what happened? I told his boss when he came in because I simply had to, and his face was a picture. What? He really didn't believe me until I got him to look at the CCTV. Oh, I forgot. He wasn't supposed to even touch the machinery. That was my job. So he was dirtying my already clean equipment. Okay. Hey, Z-Core, I'm not even going to read that out loud. That sounds illegal as hell as far as YouTube is concerned, but I appreciate you, my man. Live your life. Oh my God. Meg says, I clicked off your "How Are You Still Alive" video for this, and for a second, expected 22 to be one of them. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, 19's deleted. So down I go to make this a nice 25. Number 27. I did pest control for 10 years and I seen some shit. I had happened to get picked to take care of roaches and mice at a very heavily populated Somali business type area. It span about 2 city blocks. I'm just reading what it says. And housed restaurants and shops. It was basically a 4-wall warehouse partitioned off into sections inside. The horrors of roaches and mice in these restaurants was unlike anything I have seen. Literally both creatures walking over your feet, over the food, on the counters, in and out of the coolers, stoves, food storage bins, you name it. We eventually gave up rather quickly, since the restaurant owners didn't really care, and didn't help us out any by stealing food and cleaning or whatnot. I had asked the owner of the building, and the man who initially called us, why haven't they been shut down by the city? And he says, because no white people come here, so no one cares. What? I never again will I do pest control. Oh my bing bong. Oh my bing bong. Jesse says, Kyle, do you remember Invader Zim? I know more about Jonan Vasquez than half of you assholes, will ever know, okay? Not calling you asshole, just saying, yes, I do thoroughly remember Invader Zim. And the worst part about that show is that, as charming as I still consider it to be, it has not aged well. Like, if it were unleashed these days, it would just seem super duper spurgy. And that's pretty unfortunate. Because, I think it was a true gem. I think it was not as edgy as it could have been, which is a shame that it came out in that era, because it made it a little more tame than perhaps it might have been as a Netflix original show, where they could really just stretch their legs. But yeah, I really enjoyed Jonan Vasquez and Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. That was some true edgelord bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? Wow. How did we get here? Number 18. I'm not exactly a health inspector. You need something to drink, buddy? I don't think I have anything to drink as a pro. I'm just gonna turn the music down, and I do not feel like this microphone is as loud as my other one. Just strange. You have to wonder. Wait a minute. Is it on the right setting? Give me a second here. Shit. Motherfucker. You son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Do I need pliers for this? What the fuck? I can't even get it. Hello? 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 No, that sounds... What the fuck? Hello? Oh my god. That's gotta sound worse, right? Oh, it sounds so bizarre. Like... Yeah, this is not the setting. Fuck. Oh. Okay. I'm so sorry. Like, the dial on the back of the microphone to shift between settings is so shallow. Like, it doesn't protrude enough for you to get a good grip on it with your fingertips. You can only really grasp at the motherfucker. So trying to precision grip it when you have so little to work with, it's just like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? What the fuck is this? Sorry. Man, this microphone just fucked me up. This microphone just fucked me up. Wow. Hey, look, I'm here. What do you want from me? Number 17. Today I learned, don't trust Chinese restaurants. What's wrong? You don't like dog? We have spicy dog. Okay? We have spicy dog. That's pretty hot, Meg. I kind of want to know Meg now. Meg, what's your Snapchat, girl? Meg, you Snapchat Nikael? I want to know if you wear a red hat, and if you are part of the family named the Griffins. Okay? I don't know if you guys were enjoying a documentary series by a guy named Geno Samuels 2. he was doing a comprehensive history of Christian, and it was not offensive. It was not, you know, filled with ridicule. It was nothing in the way of hate speech. It wasn't bullying the kid. It was what it sounds like, a comprehensive history. He was simply describing some of the events that transpired in and on the internet as it pertains to this character of a man. And they got that channel not just struck, my dude, but shut the fuck down. Holy hell, you know? Stripes has got to love it when the stream turns into people either talking about like where they're from or what age they are or some shit like that, because Ria's my man. I love this girl. God, I love this girl. God, I love this girl. This girl need to come jump on his lap. I love it when people are like, fuck that. You know what I mean? They're just like, they're like, I'll raise you something as it pertains to what you're all talking about. Suck my ass. And then they cartwheel out of the room. You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh, I'm actually 12 years old. Thank you very much. Another rum, please.
Another rum, because we're on a pirate ship, guys. All right, sorry. Bring the music back. Here we are in this list. What list? The list of 25 worst health inspector discoveries. Wow, my stomach just started grumbling. Can I suppress my bathroom time urges? I'm having flashbacks to this one time I streamed and I had to run. Number 16. I used to eat this Vietnamese grocery store. Sorry, I missed the at. Let's try that again. I used to eat at this... can you get out of my way? You're in my... Okay. That's what I get for keeping the mouse in a stupid place. Jesus Christ. Okay. I used to eat at this Vietnamese grocery store / restaurant all the time. One day I was waiting for them to make my banh mi. That's right, I know words. And I saw a squirrel drop down from the ceiling and start scampering across the top of the display cases. I was riveted as it made its way across the deli case, right in front of the man making my sandwich. If he had looked up, it would have been less than a foot away from him. It then disappeared from my view, somewhere near the prep tables. I tried to explain what I saw to the employee, and the employee smiled, shrugged, and handed me my sandwich. I never ate there again. The same thing happened the following week to the health inspector. She was not amused and shut them down on the spot. That's our pet squirrel, Kachickers. Somebody try to spell Kachickers in the damn... Sorry. I gotta stop giving y'all projects like that's funny. Jesse says, Kyle, I think I'm the oldest one here. I was born in 1981. Back in those days, we didn't even have cassette players. When we wanted to go down and listen to some music, you'd find us at the Blindy Hop. What a hootenanny of a box social it was indeed. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. You know, Kachickers. Nah, there's only one R in Kachickers, and it's at the very end. Kachickers. I don't know. I like K-U-H. All right. Number 15's been deleted again. Yeah, just keep me scrolling back down to the bottom of this list. Like it's like the time I'm having the time of my life. Number 29, because 28's been deleted as well. Jesus Christ. I once finished up a foodborne illness investigation, and not finding much that could have caused the illness, I just left. I parked my car on the other side of the street in full view of the restaurant that I was just at. I watched the dishwasher come out the back door, light a cigarette, smoke for a minute, then hunch over and fucking puke all over the grass. Then he took another drag and went back inside. I have mild emetophobia, so I got a bit of a cold sweat, ran across the street, and basically dragged his ass outside. Okay. I'm not sure what emetophobia is, but is it like we're gonna have to assume that it's a phobia of people vomiting? And if I'm wrong, then I'm proud to be wrong, because we'll learn, and part of learning is not knowing. Emetophobia is a phobia that causes overwhelming intense anxiety pertaining to vomiting. Yeah, exactly what we assumed it might be based on context clues. This specific phobia can also include subcategories of what causes the anxiety, including fear of vomiting in public, a fear of seeing vomit, a fear of watching the action of vomiting, or a fear of being nauseated. Guys, I'm starting to feel nauseous. Oh, that makes me anxious. I'm having a cold sweat. Just kidding. It's not like that's rude or anything. Here's the thing. I like to watch LA Beast and other idiots on the internet when they decide they're going to eat something stupid and then vomit because it's funny. And the idea that some people can't watch those people because they can't bear the sight of vomit kind of sucks, because I consider that kind of stuff completely amusing. A banal vulgarian spelt it K''CHQRZ. Man, this guy spelled it like he's seen a lot of big titties in his life. Someday I too, banal. Oh man, what is going on in my, hold on. Y'all didn't hear nothing. As we continue up this list to what may be number 14. Not a health inspector, but when I was in my late teens, I worked at a 5-star restaurant where they were using potatoes and other produce with maggots in them consistently. The restaurant like these easily charged people $285 to $350 a head for events like New Year's Eve. They got shut down. You figure when you're paying a lot of money that you're not eating maggots, but hey, it's what gives it that zesty flavor. It's all protein, baby.
Oh man, this shit's organic as fuck. You can just taste it in there. What's the secret ingredient in there?
A little bit of cum, a little bit of maggots.
Man, this needs less cum. More maggots. More macaroni.
Somebody's gonna know what that reference is right off the bat. Right off the bat, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Welcome to the Childish Kyle stream, where my ADD gets the best of me. How ADD do you think you are, Kyle, where you can just drop that like a girl dropping that she's depressed in her status for attention? Well, how ADD do you think I am? How hard would I push this? Would I start up an episode of Flapjack and then just watch it? Hold up, I got y'all right here. Hold on, let me see here. Come with me, we'll go and see a place called Candied Island. Who needs Candied Island? It's safer at the docks, but there ain't no strings or sody pop all trickling down the rocks. It's dangerous and risky, but adventurous and free. Adventure, that's the life for me. Let's get to the middle of the episode. What's going on here? Hey, this is pretty decent quality. Yeah, I almost said downloaded. Wow, that's not true. I would never do something like that. I legally acquired the DVD to Pendleton Ward's hit show, The Marvelous Misadventures of Flap. I'm so sorry. What's the good? Music, you're a bit loud. Are you sure? You're sure about that volume? Guys, I must protect my virginity at all costs. Here's hoping you're all having a wonderful evening. Let's continue to number 13. In the mid-'80s, I managed a pizza delivery store, and the health inspector came by. Sorry. Thank you, Momo.
More cheese.
More cheese. More macaroni. Too much macaroni.
My God. That was a dope episode, man. Baby Muriel. That was a dope episode. That's what I'm talking about, man. I just wanna voice over cartoon characters. But I can't do it without you. You know who I miss more than life? Lexaeus. And I feel like Lexaeus was the key to getting me anime voiceover work. I'm kidding. Okay, so number 13. In the mid-'80s, I managed a pizza delivery store, and the health inspector came by kinda late and asked me to step outside with your bitch ass. Well, he started by apologizing, but it was his job to follow up when they have a specific complaint concerning food safety, but this one was odd. He proceeded to tell me a customer complained that while they were in the store, 2 male workers were having sex on the counter and didn't wash their hands. I very dryly responded that that couldn't have happened, as we always wash our hands after having sex on the cutting table. With a small grin, he said that's what he thought, and damn, Vanessa. You know, I appreciate you. At first I was ooh, no wonder you people are fucking swooming. You were going after that, Prelude. Oh, Prelude. We know the love. Okay, Prelude. The love. Okay, Prelude. Okay, first of all, a thank you to Momo, who really deserves the credit for getting that ball rolling as far as showing anybody what was going on with Rhea's status as stream boss, okay? And then Vanessa, I love you, coming in here all like, oh, you know, I just happen to think right now is a good time, you know, I just want to, you know, I love you, you know? She's hitting it with that middle finger, yeah, in the stream chat. But who should come in, Prelude, with that stream boss baby? You know what I'm talking about? How does he do it? How does he do it? Is it magical, you know? Oh my lord. Credit where credit is due, you know, guys. He's the stream boss now. Props to Prelude. Man, I hope the health inspector doesn't come by because I'm gonna shit my pants. I'm kidding. Okay. That was a silly entry we just read about, you know what, we always wash our hands after we have sex on the table. Hilarious. Okay? Hilarious. Prelude, you know that since you're the new stream boss, you should choose a transparent GIF, and then I will use that for the new splash image until such a time as you are no longer the stream boss, you know? Rhea didn't choose one, but I think Rhea likes to watch the world burn, so hopefully she liked what I had going on. And if she didn't like it, then she can choose one too, and we can have 2 GIFs up here for right now. Wouldn't that be wild? Wouldn't that be wild? As we travel up to number 12, well, I was a health inspector long ago? Okay. I was at a Golden Corral going through the kitchen area, and I was These are classic Kyle flubs here. Like when I record shit off stream for like you know, for projects. These are the types of these are the types of like fuck ups that I make while I'm recording that shit. They're so bad that I break down like in like laughing fits and just listen back to myself like, God damn. I was also trying to sing this Western song from a Fallout game recently, and oh man, every take I feel like I don't agree with, so I have to record it again. Oh boy. Did Prelude said that he's working on it? Yeah, he's working on it. Nice. Alright, so guys, as we continue, number 12 was a health inspector long ago. I was at a Golden Corral going through the kitchen area, and as I was squatting down to check a dishwasher, my foot broke the tile floor into a sewer pipe that ran underneath. Cockroaches come boiling out of the hole. Boiling? What a scary word for tiny critters. Whoa. Shit. Turns out the entire floor was rotten from a water leak in the sewer pipe. Oh my god. Best worst part, the general manager tried to fight me when I told them they had to close down until they fixed the open hole into a pipe full of cockroaches and waste. Ew, okay? Ew. Michael Davis says, which song, Kyle? Well, isn't that the question? Haha. Isn't that the question? Look, if you guys ask the right way, okay? And no, it doesn't include being topless, but that would be great. Not that you should do it. Not that you should do it. Not that you should do it. Oh no. Never mind. I'll tell you right now. How about that? It is what is it? Big Iron? Big Iron? I'll play it because it's open. To the town of Awafria rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip, for the stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Yeah, that was loud. Here we go. Number 11. So this is from the other side, but pretty unique. A long time ago, while I was in college, I used to maintain aquariums. Quite a few were in restaurants. There was an old school seafood restaurant that had a ton of tanks, great customers, and a cool place. I would be out there at least once a week for half a day, making everything spotless. This was before cell phones, you youngsters. I am in class and my pager... What? Am I saying that right? A pager is blowing up from their number. I call and one of the Mexican staff picks up and all I could gather is, "Please, Mr. Fishman, you come now, very big problem, emergency. Oh, emergency." And right on cue, the Latin flavor Dia arrives in the stream chat. Ooh. Dia says,
"What do you call a thieving alligator? A crocodile."
Hey, I will shut this stream down. Do you think that I head out there and there are health inspectors already there. So for all the tanks I take care of, if a fish dies, I ask the owner to put it in a bag and freeze it so that I can take a look and see if I can figure out why it kicked the bucket. Well, one of their very old and very large and very beat up blue tanks, which is like Dory from Finding Nemo, had died, and they put it in a freezer per instruction. The inspectors show up to the seafood restaurant, and the first thing they see is this decrepit old fish that had been munched on by the other fish in the tank alongside the catch of the day. It was before opening, and the only Mexican staff were there had no idea how to explain it. I got it sorted out, but it was kind of funny. That's super cute because it's just a charming, wholesome misunderstanding. They also have another, they have a story involving dildos in an aquarium. My nose is stuffing up. I need to go use the Navage. But I'm in the middle of the stream and I should try to truck on, even though I'm going to get more nasally as we continue, and it's going to be all like, "Hey guys, what's going on? Looks like you guys have subscribed to the Kyle channel. Let's take a look, according to Reddit." Number 10. Health inspector here, exclamation point. Your brain really wanted to say point even though you meant mark. You to mark now. Talking to me like that in the middle of the stream, talking to yourself. People won't think you crazy. Here are my top 3. Number 1, an old liquor store which had once been the front unit of a housing duplex had now been converted into a full-service deli. Sandwiches, fried chicken, etc. without plan review, so they were severely lacking in all the proper space and equipment. Here's what I observed. A rat infestation, droppings everywhere in the place, mountains of old cast-off equipment in the white, giving the rats a home. Oh my god. Meat defrosting on the hood of an inoperable car on the side alley. Okay. A back unit of a duplex now converted to food storage, and they had unfinished wood boards on the floor, which were now soft and rotting from soaking up years of meat juice and everything else. Oh my god. While inspecting a Chinese buffet, I noted to the employees that there were tubs of frozen fried shrimp stacked on top of one another without covers. Yo, Chinese food places are so bad when it comes to shrimp and seafood. Don't get your seafood at a Chinese place, my man. For real, don't do it. I have a shellfish allergy, and there have been times where I've nearly died eating at a fucking Chinese place because of the cross-contamination. They don't give a fuck. It's a Chinese place. Why you come here? You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck. That's not even something to raise to them as far as an issue is concerned. You know? They ain't got all of that. Oh my God, don't do it. That shrimp is, you don't know how fresh that shrimp is. That shrimp ain't that fresh now. Look, man. They knocked over the tower of shrimp, spilling it everywhere. As I was standing there, they hurriedly started scooping the shrimp off the floor back into the tubs. I'm standing right here, guys. Oh my God. Sweetie Pie says, I can't send anything on chat, she said into the chat. Is she talking about my Snapchat? Try harder. I don't block people on Snapchat. You know what I mean? I wonder if there is a way that I may have blocked someone. Maybe in my sleep. Maybe I butt blocked them. Yeah. A guy ordered commercial sausage making equipment delivered to his private home. Manufacturer got suspicious and tipped off the health department. Turned out the guy would go hunting all sorts of exotic game meat without permits. He would process them into sausages in his rat-infested garage, droppings the size of jelly beans. He was selling them to the public. Don't buy food from home cooks, folks. You know, it's probably a bargain for whoever got it, though. And a neat surprise, you know. Just, man, what can you say? What can you say? Sweetie Pie says it keeps saying error, try again. I'm sorry. Nathaniel says it's connection issues, though. Faith says, I don't know, my messages won't send to the stream chat. Specifically when I try to say hello to people. I'm sorry to hear that anyone may be having difficulty just enjoying themselves in the chat. Wait, what the fuck? Why did that message get retracted? What did it say? Who is Wesry TV? How did they get hidden so quick? I didn't even see what they wrote. Damn. Thank you, Prelude says, same Kyle, error message pops up. What the hell? Carrie says, oh, it worked? Jesse says, Kyle, it is annoying. What's annoying, guys? What's happening? You guys are scaring me now. YouTube could be trying to effectively shut this channel down. And you guys are just like the ripples in an implosion. An error. If you say my name, there's an error. Candy Stripe says YouTube bork for 3 minutes. Restaurant, and whenever a health inspector came, I had to go to the kitchen to tell the cooks to put on gloves and hairnets. It's not that they didn't wash their hands or anything, they were just old school with cooking, but still it was a violation. Well, if you ever got some hair in your food, or some ball juice in there, you know what I'm talking? Man, this tastes like ball juice. I would know. I happen to be a ball juice connoisseur. It's not exactly giving it a bad flavor, it's just a little salty. Needs to be balanced out. Cactus Scree says, last and most disgusting McDonald's story. This implies that he had other ones that some trying not to. Okay. Number 9. I worked in a restaurant we didn't see. The ice cream machine was not being cleaned properly, so flies began to lay eggs in it. We found out because people began complaining about the taste. This tastes funny. Tastes like flies. Dia says I try to say hello someone and it says error. I'm sorry, guys. Rhea says it's happening again. That reminds me of an episode of Syphil and Ollie. Aww. I'll never be able to find it. Well, poor me and my show about sock puppets. Now that's something that a lot of people didn't get down on. Oh boy. Number 8. So a friend of mine is a health inspector. She walks into a local convenience store and discovers a litter box behind the counter. Totally unacceptable. She tells the proprietor that he needs to get rid of the litter box. That's kind of a health code violation. He replies, well, it's for the cat. We've been having mice and rat issues. To which she's all, oh. The cat walks up. She tells him he can't have a cat in a food establishment. He hands the cat to his wife and she takes it out of the store to their camper trailer nearby the store, waits for her to leave, rinse and repeat. Oh my God. Look, oh my God, look, why are there so many of these that are deleted? My God. Guys, let's get the hell out of here. I'm feeling weird. You ever just feel weird, man? I feel weird. I feel really anxious, you know? And not anxious like crippling or, you know, shaky or restless, but like actually restless. Restless is probably the perfect word. That's what I mean when I say like it's gripping me. I feel like I can't keep doing this. Like I just need to get up and do anything else. I feel strange. Okay, let me not hold you guys here in case you feel the same way. Not that you know, or maybe you are nice enough to just stay until the end, even if you feel like you need to. If you feel like you need to do something else sometimes, do not wait. Do not give other people the benefit of the doubt. Hannah says, Kyle, check Prelude GIF in the Discord. Thank you, sweetie. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, KL. Okay, and then we go down to the bottom, I'm guessing. Oh, it's so cute. Wow. That's super cute. So here we go. Kind of fits with our theme tonight of worst health inspector discoveries, because you certainly wouldn't want a Boyd in your food. You don't want bird. That nuts, guys. That nuts. I love you. Let's continue. Well done on a nice GIF, Prelude. Number 6. Okay. High-end Thai place in a popular tourist area. I go downstairs. Is this mic too low? Let's try that. High-end Thai place in a popular tourist area. I go downstairs to the kitchen and open up their freezer, and on the top shelf of the freezer, they're storing loose beef, pork, and chicken in 3 separate piles. Loose meat? The meats are not in any containers. They are all sitting on a large piece of cardboard the restaurant had placed on the bottom of the shelf. We poke the cardboard and our fingers go right through. The juices from the 3 meats had turned the cardboard into pulp. We then notice it dripping from the combined sludge of the chicken, pork, and beef blood. From the looks of the cardboard, it had been dripping for a while. We look to the shelf below to see the result of the drip. Underneath the meats in the shelf, second from the top, the restaurant was storing 3 buckets of ice cream without lids. Oh my God! Oh God! Jesus Christ! You want some bloody meat juice? You want some runoff uncooked meat juice in your ice cream? Ooh, ew. Wow. I have not heard a lot of things that are fucking disgusting, but this is one of them. Holy shit. Oh my God. Wow. Let me continue before this is going to turn into like a reaction channel now. Wow, though. That's bad. That's kind of bad. Ugh. Yo. Okay. None of the ice creams were more than halfway full. We asked the kitchen manager, okay? Jesus Christ. Underneath the meats in the shelf, second from the top, the restaurant is storing 3 buckets of ice cream without lids directly under the meat drip. We look inside the ice cream containers and we see congealed, partially frozen, cardboard-laced, raw meat drippings pooled into the center of each tub of ice cream. None of the ice creams were more than halfway full. We asked the kitchen manager how long they've been storing their items like this. He doesn't remember. At least a few months. My theory is because the place is A, a nice restaurant, and B, an ethnic restaurant, patrons were less likely to complain about the odd flavors. For example, instead of complaining about blood in the ice cream, wondering out loud if the taste is a star anise? Bruh, I'm not a slut, Michael Davis. I'm not just gonna be eating a cup of cardboardy pulp, uncooked, salmonella-y meat juice, meat runoff, bloody juice on ice cream. What? No. Maybe a million. That's all I'm saying. It's gotta sort me out for life, baby.
It's gotta sort me out for life, baby. Ha ha! See you at Disneyland, fuckers. Come on, Goofy.
Oh, yuck. That's not a good Goofy. I haven't heard Goofy in a long time. I really want to learn to do a good Garfield for no reason. Oh, jeez, Odie. I really hate one. No. You have to wonder if Bill Murray is just the perpetual voice of that character from now on. But there must have been a Garfield before Bill Murray. Number 5. So many horrible Chinese restaurants in this thread, so I thought that I'd give a shout out to the one that I used to work at years ago. The owner at this particular Chinese restaurant was meticulous about cleanliness. Every night, the kitchen staff would scrub the floor and everything else down with soap and hot water. The dishwasher ran so hot you could see the steam rising and had to wait for them to cool down before you could touch them without burning your hands. Jesse says it was Lorenzo Music. Stripe says Garfield's original voice actor is dead. Are you guys saying that I should try to do a dead guy impression now? All right, here it comes. Hungry for brains. What is this turning into, man? What is this turning into, man? What is this turning into? Okay. This entry seems to be some kind of uplifting "my Chinese place was cool" story, so don't be scared of every Chinese place. But this dude could just be lying. This dude could be the son of a guy that is a Chinese food store owner that recognizes that this threat is bad for his business. It's counterproductive, so he's gotta boost. He's got to do some viral marketing, man. This guy's on top of the world here. Yeah, great. Number 4, they were refilling the Heinz bottles with Hunts. Deplorable. Someone says, there's a famous story about my grandfather, a Heinz aficionado and a man known to us grandkids as Grumpy. At a restaurant once, he asked for the ketchup and was given a bottle of Heinz. After slathering it all over his food, he took a bite and immediately called the waiter back. "My good man," he stormed, "either you have served me rancid ketchup, which is illegal, or you have given me Hunts in a Heinz bottle, which is also illegal." Someone says, I've seen stories about big companies sending out individuals to do this. If they use a different brand in the Heinz bottles, they are basically given the option to pay a lump sum and sign a letter saying how they are sorry and will never do it again, or get sued. Somebody says this sounds so 1950s. It absolutely was. Well. I've never had Hunt's ketchup. Is it so bad? I imagine all ketchup is pretty lame. It's ketchup. Number 3. Oh, you can do this. You can do this, Kyle. You're feeling so strange. Number 3. Not a health inspector, but I heard this story through a guy who services my soft serve machines. Phrasing. As info for those not in the ice cream business, most soft serve machines need to be cleaned, meaning fully disassembled, scrubbed, sanitized at least weekly, some every 3 days. He got a call from a woman complaining that the vanilla side of her machine was coming out with black specks in it, was worried it might be grinding up an O-ring or worse. He took the head off the machine and claims he nearly lost his lunch, as the barrel was infested with cockroaches. Apparently, the woman had never cleaned the machine in several months that she had been open. Somehow the roaches got into it. At night, the barrels stop freezing and just keep the mix cool, so it returns to liquid. And were being ground up and expelled as additional protein. Oh my God. No, thank you. No, thank you. Number 2. A tuna canning plant in Los Angeles was off Terminal Island. The processing plant owned the entire island, a few miles offshore. Needless to say, had to take a boat to the plant to look at some machinery they needed repaired. We get to the plant and there are dozens of cats inside the plant, outside the plant, warehouse, etc. Cats everywhere. Nobody said anything. They were even in the office building. After a few trips, I finally asked. One guy said in a jest, "It's either rats or cats. We don't have a rat problem here." Oh man. Okay. Number 1 on the list of 25 worst health inspector stories. I feel so restless. I am so sorry. You know? I don't know what it is. I can tell you that, or I can tell you what they didn't find. When I worked at Denny's, when the health inspector came, the cooks took all the expired food out of the fridge and stored it in their cars and by the dumpster until after the health inspector left, and they put it all back. I ended up quitting that job after I got written up for refusing to change the dates on the labels of all the expired food, which was one of the primary jobs of the graveyard server. Oh, what's the recommended amount of dedicated wham? Oh my God. Here's the scary part about that entry, okay? Many of you think to yourself, oh man, well, I guess I can't go to Denny's now. I should go to IHOP instead. When they calling themselves IHOB on this bullshit ass publicity stunt. Come on now. Come on now. What is this fight? Is this fight new? I haven't seen a single episode of One Punch Man. Why should I start now? Why should I start now? Guys, I love you. I want to thank you. I want you to recognize that you're the best thing in not just mine, but anybody's world. You know? You're incredible, you're special, you have a purpose to serve, regardless of how productive or regardless of where you wish you were at this point. You are contributing something that nobody that's not you could manage. Try to go easier on yourself. Try to live your life instead of existing. You know, be careful, be cautious. Don't treat hesitation like, you know, fear of living. You know, recognize that there is a reason behind some of the things that you feel the urge to or not to do. And don't stress. If you need me, I'm here for you. And if you just want somewhere to chat, the Discord's there for you as well. I want to thank you all for being amazing. I want to thank my sponsors. You guys really make my world go round. I want to thank my patrons. You guys are hardcore. And I want to thank specifically Chuckster, Momo, Vanessa, and Prelude. Because you guys are so sweet. You guys need me, you know where to find me. Jesus said Kyle Community Day starts in 30 minutes in Japan. Nigga, let's talk about how I don't give a fuck about Tyranitar. You know what I mean? Or Larvitar or whatever. I got enough. And they're not that great, you know? I'm not rating enough to where I give a damn. I can send you a picture. I can send you a picture of like the top. It's not a dick measuring contest, but it's just a useless Pokemon to me. Is there something that I don't know, Jesus, that I should I should care about tomorrow? You know? That Charmander event was the day that I needed to go out, and I couldn't go out that day. I was lucky enough to still catch a shiny, but it was just one. And that hurts me, because I have so many Pikachu that will make your head spin, you know? And to those of you wondering why we even talk about Pokemon Go, some of us happen to believe that, yes, we will be able to trade these Pokemon out of this silly, you know, mobile game that Niantic ruined. Niantic is the developer of that game. They did ruin that game, and they took too long to make it good. Or decent even. There's still no trading in it. There's still no there's no battles one-on-one. The core things to Pokemon, you know, you think Pokemon, you think trading card game. And the fact that you can't trade and there's no one-on-one battles is just AIDS, you know. Meanwhile, Fortnite over here taking over the world. Meanwhile, Fortnite is being blocked as it pertains to cross-platform play with Sony. So Xbox and Nintendo can play together. Xbox can play with PC. PC can play with Switch as well. But oh boy, And I'm really excited to see that blow up in their face, because fuck them right now. That is so anti-consumer. And I know it's being parroted all over the internet, but I love to see Forbes. Whoa, 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 whoa. I am not one to be a bitch boy faggot and get crazy about no fucking Fortnite. But I have always said, I'm not excited about the game Fortnite is right now. I'm excited about what it will evolve into by the time that it comes out. I don't like this building gimmick in that game, okay? I want to play it without the fucking building. And everybody says, Kyle, just play PUBG. And I don't like PUBG. I don't like PUBG. It's dirty, it's boring, it's nothing to look at. It lacks charm, it lacks heart, and it lacks polish. And if you've ever played PUBG, you have to agree with me on that last one. PUBG lacks polish, my dude. Fortnite is a game that is evolving daily, okay? And I've always thought to myself, if they had a mode where they didn't have building, I would like the game more. And the only other thing I have a problem with in Fortnite is the fact that it's a last man standing thing, meaning you can literally spend the entire match hiding, kill one person, and if it's the last person that's not you, then you win the match. That's whack, my dude. I don't feel great about hiding until the end and then watching two other people fight and then killing the person that survived that two-man fight. That's whack to me. I always feel like the kills should matter. There should be an incentive to getting kills. And apparently Forbes has just produced an article saying that the leaks reveal a score mode in Fortnite where you don't have to be the last man standing, so the kills must be mattering. And again, maybe you got a life. Maybe this shit is irrelevant. You know what I mean? But to people like me who are interested in seeing where this game goes in its furiously aggressive world taking over bullshit, you know what I mean? When Call of Duty and Battlefield are making game modes that are pretty much just mimicking where you've come from, oh boy, that's exciting. Sony continues to fumble cross-platform play. Look, Sony, I'm just CNBC. What? Yo, Sony, I hope your stock feels this shit. That's the real only language that these motherfuckers speak, is when public image, is when PR becomes so nightmarish, dude. And that's the beauty of it. I don't need to go there to know. But if we went to PlayStation's corny ass Twitter right now, PlayStation Twitter, okay? PlayStation Twitter, here's the beauty of it. Like I'm telling you, okay? It's not just that we can't play with the Nintendo or the Xbox. They have locked the accounts of people who have spent money and just want to play something else now. What is any of this? Let me just click this random thing here. And the top comment is cross-play. Let me play Switch or I'll sell my PS4. Blame Sony. Hashtag Sony gay. Hashtag blame Sony. We want our Epic accounts. Epic is the developer of Fortnite. Somebody posting a picture saying sign the petition, allow cross-platform play. I would imagine that every fucking post they make right now is just people mad as hell that they can't have their cross-platform. What a way to fumble, dude. Fortnite just showcased Death Stranding, Last of Us 2, you know? And here they screwing all of this garbage up now. Every post of theirs is probably just people mad as hell. Fortnite. Let us connect our Fortnite accounts. I really hope that they go down in flames for this. It's not going to hurt them in a critical way, but it should hurt them in a pocket way. And that's where I'm excited. Fuck them. Rhea says, Kyle, what do we have planned for yourself tonight? Candy Stripe says, the room in the Kyle Discord is called Other Nerd Shit, Jesse. Oh, boy. Was that ice? Yeah, it melted in my mouth. Gotta be ice. It tasted weird though. God, it went right up the straw, and I was like, what is this? But it was just a speck of ice. I would hate that. I would hate if I like swallowed something. Linda's like, gameplay later maybe, Kyle? Linda, you're so sweet in that you're one of the 3 people to care. Guys, more of you need to subscribe to my Twitch. And by subscribe, I mean just follow it. Because I feel like I'm going to need to start streaming there more, you know? We'll see what happens tonight. I love you. I believe in you. And I'll see you all soon. Get a hold of me if you need me. And otherwise, the Discord is there. Love you. Bye. Not alone. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. Woo. Bye. Like the video.